Hey, what's up, everyone? Greetings from another rainy day in San Francisco. It's been raining over the last week, which honestly is a really good thing. We need it, but it kind of keeps me from going out and doing a video outside driving because I just washed the car and I don't want to get it dirty. Anyway, I was thinking this morning that I should probably consider coming up with a better brand name and maybe even getting a logo. I noticed that all the good channels out there have something catchy in their name and have built a logo and a brand around it. If I'm going to keep doing this, I want to do that. Right now, hey, it's Scott from SD Tesla just really isn't that exciting. So, trying to come up with some new names. So I'm looking for your thoughts, so leave them in the comments below. But right now I've got the following: Mobility with a capital E at the end, Wheelie with a capital E at the end. I think you can see the theme here. Watson Wheels, and Mobile Evolution with a capital EV in evolution. Don't know which way I'm going to go. Don't know even if I'm going to do this, but just wanted to throw this out there, see if people had any thoughts. And if anyone has had success out there having a logo made for their YouTube channel or other branding, send it my way because I'm looking to get that done eventually. Quick update on the sound deadening that I did on the driver's side wheel well. I drove down and back to San Diego over Thanksgiving. Long drive, I know it was a bit crazy, but we brought the dog and figured why not. I can't tell if I noticed a difference, and there's a couple of reasons why. One, I didn't do everything and it wasn't a scientific test. This was just my gut feel. The other is that as I was cleaning the car, I noticed that some of the door seals had come loose. Apparently I did a very bad job putting those on in the first place. So I went and ordered a kit off of Amazon. This seems to be popping up everywhere now. This one's from Faralsa. I don't know. It seems that when I first did it, you had to go out and buy the pieces, but people have noticed that that was happening and they're putting kits together. This one actually has a trunk and a front seal, so I'm going to put those on. One of the big pieces, let me just open this up, is that they include, not sure if you can see that, but it's 3M, focus. It's 3M adhesive promoter. So I didn't use that the first time. All I did was clean the door sills, and I think this helps it stick a whole lot better because the parts where it's curved just aren't there. And they package it really well. They're all labeled. That one says front door. So I'll put that on and we'll see if it gets back to where we were, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do the other wheel well and figure that out. The other thing I noticed was I thought I heard some wind coming between the window and the seals. There's not a ton you can do about that, but I did some Googling and found this. It's a rubber seal protectant, and it's supposed to protect against drying and cracking, but also rejuvenate color to old seals and restore elasticity. So we'll see if that works. We'll give that a try as well. Since I was on Amazon, I also went out and did some other shopping. This one's a bit interesting and maybe not all that relevant, but this is the camera mount I use when I put on the windshield. And as some of you may have noticed, as I noticed as well, is that there was some vibration. So I got a shorter mount. These are Ram mounts. They work really well and are super adjustable. This is the long one that I used to have on there. This is the shorter one. So hopefully that gives it a little bit less of a lever arm to kind of bounce around and rattle when it's attached to the windshield. So I'll test that out next time I'm out driving. Down into the garage I go to install the door kit and put this on the seals. I will focus on the trunk and the front since you haven't seen that before. But if you want to go out and check out the other video where I do the door seals, not based on the kit, but based on just buying the parts, which should be the same, you can click on the card up here and check it out. The seal protectant seems easy enough to put on. You just kind of unscrew the top. It's got a little foam pad, and you rub it on the door seals. While I was downstairs getting ready to put this new door seal on, I was only going to do the ones that were kind of pulling off, and I started digging into the kit, and they're all individually wrapped and labeled, and I couldn't find the one I was looking for. And it quickly became apparent as I was looking through these that these are way better than what I was talking about earlier. I was talking about kind of putting pieces together of just kind of predefined door seal shapes. This one, as you can see, is actually made to fit the car, and I think they're all that way. So if you're going to put on door seals, completely ignore my other video where I told you to buy the pieces and gave you links. I'll give you links to this one. This way you're going to have real nice corners, and things should be a whole lot better sealed up. So kudos to Farsala for making an actual kit that's designed for the car, and go use that one. Well, that was way easier than the first time. I guess you learn a few things as you go. I'm going to share some of those learnings right now, but before I do, if you like the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe, or check out the playlist where I do a bunch of other soundproofing videos. If you're going to do this project, just check out the links in the description. Click those, makes it easy for you to find the products I use. Before I wrap up, a couple of key learnings having done this project twice. One, use a kit. They actually make ones that are specific for the Model 3. While I started just using rubber gaskets that were roughly the right shape, these are actually custom designed for the car, so I'm guessing they're going to work a lot better. And frankly, there's better coverage on these than what I had on the first round. Second is, do not stretch the rubber gaskets. Put them on, relatively loose. You want them so there aren't wrinkles, but make sure you're not stretching them, because I think that causes the adhesive to unstick over time. And third is, make sure to use enough adhesion promoter. As you may have been able to tell as I went through this video, I actually switched types. First I was using the ones that came with the kit, which is just a wipe with a little adhesion promoter on there. They seem to evaporate really quickly, and I thought this might be the case, so I actually ordered these before I got into the project. Let's see if that will focus. It's just 3M adhesion promoter. They are little sponges rather than just a wipe. They seem to last a lot longer and allow you to get better coverage, so you can kind of continue wiping it on as you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.